Now I have to ask you this because I know on Thanks Morris on Instagram at Thanks Morris, you show us some outfits. Anything you want to share about the ultimate first day? I mean, I know you're school based. We might have some people who are listening that could be wearing scrubs or have certain
Mhm.
settings where, but I know you're really good about that. You've got some fun ideas on your videos. So
Aw.
anybody who wants some inspiration, go check out her Instagram and see. But any tips for that ultimate first day attire?
Attire. Be wear what you feel good in and what makes you happy. Like
Love that.
um sometimes, especially like IEPs, of course I'm going to dress a little bit more professionally, but I work with preschool, you guys. I will rock my jeans and my Birkenstocks as much as I can.
Toes
Typically
out, you're brave.
I know my days I can get away with it. Today was not a day for that. Today's close to tennis shoes, but like walking like comfy tennis shoes.
Yes.
um, but the nice thing about and this depends too. Like I work at multiple school sites again this year. And so one of my school sites is very like, as long as you look professional, you can wear the jeans or you can, they're not very strict about the dress code. And my other site, you're not supposed to wear jeans like Monday through Thursday. So you get creative. That's what I'm saying. The linen pants, the
Yes.
cute joggers, like, just stuff like that. But usually as a speech pathologist, your first like couple days to a week, you don't have kids because you're getting your schedule ready. You're getting that paperwork side ready, which is another thing to make sure you're considering. Like you have time to figure out those technical things before you need to be pulling kids into your speech room.
Yeah.
So that's another thing to keep in mind, like attire wise. Like I remember my very first day that I was going in, I was like dressed like I was ready to work. And then I was moving furniture around. So I was like
Yeah.
sweating in like these, like, I just remember wearing like a nice, like, is it polyester? I don't know, that tank top material you can't sweat in because it's gross. I just was like all, cute and everything. And I got home and I looked a mess and I just wasn't comfy. Like I think being comfy is always appropriate as long as, you
Yes.
look professional and you have to feel good. As long as you feel good in
Feel
it.
good. I know. And you said Inland Empire. It's hot. It's hot there in August when we're starting back to school. And I don't know about your school, but some of the places I've worked that, you can't control the heat or the air
Mhm.
conditioning or the
Yeah, no.
airflow. You might be lucky if you get a window. I have a window here. It's actually, and
Nice.
there, I think I'm so excited about my space here,
Yeah.
but yes, these are all important things to think about. Be comfortable, wear what you feel good in, and know that your first week you have downtime and
Mhm.
you're not going to be jumping right in, and that kind of get what I heard you say was sort of get a feel for the lay of the land, what
Yeah.
school allows what, or maybe what other people are doing, or maybe just ask.
Asking is 100% appropriate. Like, it's funny because I never wanted to, my first year, I didn't want to ask questions. I honestly think that was that was the main factor in any stress I felt, was because I didn't ask for help. I didn't know who to go to because I didn't ask who I should go to. And even things like that, where it's like, wait, what are we allowed to wear on Wednesdays? Like, I didn't ask, and then I would see teachers wear jeans and I'd be like, wait, I could be wearing that, I mean, it's so superficial, but it's so like, it does make a difference throughout the day, right? Because you're like, I could have been so much comfier or whatever.
That's how
Um,
I feel about leggings right now. Post Zoom, post COVID world. I don't even know if we say post. I don't know what we're in. But now that we're back in the schools, I'm like, I miss I actually have a pair of my workout leggings under
yeah.
my dress right now because I'm with some of the little ones too. And I
Yes.
remember when I started off, it was a whole thing in the morning, waking up early and having to get to the job site and trying to figure out what to wear. It reminded me of high school where I no longer had a uniform, and it just added some unnecessary stress for me. It's like, what do
Hmm.
I wear? And when did I wear that? And this, that, and the other. I remember, so maybe somebody will find this little tip helpful, but the schools that I was working at, I actually bought their t-shirt. Now I know
Yeah.
they didn't have it in 2006. There's tons of really cool SLP, SLPA, t-shirts out there now that different people are making that you can find
Mhm.
online. But I asked for the school's t-shirt, and then every Friday I wore jeans, but not with the holes or the rips, but I wore my jeans with my
Yeah.
sneakers and then the school t-shirt, just to kind of take that pressure off of one day a week having to figure out what I had to wear.
There you
Or
go.
if it was
Yeah.
clean and ready.
Yes. Yeah. And that's a good point. I know this is totally like not even now I'm getting off topic a little bit, but the speech t-shirts, I mean, they're like you said, there's so many cute ones. And if you're wearing scrubs, if I see so many SLPs, like they're cute. They're like on Instagram showing us how they style their scrubs with their cute, like Peachy Speechy or Emily V Speech t-shirt. I'm like, now
Yes.
I'm kind of like I'd rock the scrubs, but yeah, it's fun. It's a fun way, and it's better speech and hearing month. So like, why not rep speech and language all the time? But
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. So tell me this, Marie. I know you've got a lot of information. I know these episodes are a little bit shorter, but you have a lot of really valuable resources. I know there's courses that you're doing. I know, like you mentioned, you're really big on gratitude. I love that you have a gratitude journal. So I was sitting here
Mhm.
thinking, oh, the ultimate first day, you guys should get a gratitude journal and
Yes.
start writing down what you're grateful for each day and starting that habit in your new job. But tell us, you'll be able to tell us better than I. Tell us a little bit more about where people can go, where
Yeah.
SLPs, SLPAs, even if they're not SLPs to be, but maybe somebody who's just transitioning from maybe school-based to a clinic, where it's a first day of a new job. Where can they go to get more information about
Absolutely.
you and resources that can support them?
My website is thanksmorris.com. And I know you are linking that, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Just
everybody
making
will
sure.
be able to
I
find
don't want
all
people
the
to
information below this episode. Yes.
So there on there, I have a lot of like free downloadable handouts. Like Stephanie, you said it. I have a couple different gratitude journals that I've actually created and published that are for sale in my online shop. So if that's something, this summer you're like, you know what, I want to start dedicating 10 minutes a day to myself and just having some time to self-reflect. I have those on there. They have a prompt for every day of the week to help you get started on that self-reflection. So you're not just staring at a blank page, if that's something that helps you. So that's a resource. But like I said, there's also a lot of free gratitude prompts on there that you could go on there right now and download and start, on your notes page in your phone or whatever. And then other free handouts, different things you can make checklists with, different ways to like protect your energy or how to set boundaries or find balance.
Mhm.
I also have a YouTube channel that is linked on my website as well, where I just have a lot of uh, different videos for speech pathologists on, whether it's things like this, like setting yourself up for success with your mindset, or specific, if you're a school-based SLP and you want tips for writing IEPs or data collection or therapy ideas. Like I have a lot of different free content on YouTube. I also have it on my Instagram at Thanks Morris. And then I do also take on my fellow SLPs as coaching clients to just kind of talk about these individual things with setting yourself up, finding balance, setting
Ooh,
boundaries. Yeah. And then
love that.
I did this is like perfect timing actually, because next week I am launching a course, which is already in the pre-registration phase. So on my website, you could go on there and it's all up on my homepage. Just there's a course specifically for school-based SLPs that I am launching that goes into basically, we touched on a little bit of everything today, but it goes into a lot of details on, just having those tools, kind of like a handbook or a guide for school-based SLPs to be successful in the schools, to thrive, to
Ah,
not
I
get
love
burnt
that.
out.
Now, how
So,
long is that course? And you said there is a link on your website that people can
mhm,
go to find out more of the
mhm.
details on that.
That
Okay.
it's a 6 module mini course that's all self-paced. So everything's pre-recorded. So it opens up officially next week, but I already have people enrolling right now. So
Oof.
that's already going on.
Yeah, you're amazing. You have your hands in so many things. I love it. I love all the resources that you have. Are there more? I don't want to cut you off if you have more.
I think I got through everything.
But this is amazing. I mean, look at this. So all these SLPs to be, who are watching this, do not think that, you need to do all of these things, but as you have more and more years of experience, you'll find that in sharing these resources will bring you a lot of joy. And I think that's why a lot of SLPs now, they're so amazing with gifting all these free resources and education to support others in the field. Like I said, it wasn't around when I started, and I think it's so beautiful. And thank you, Marie, so much for all that you're doing and all that you're sharing and all of this content that you're taking time out of your day and all the YouTube channel information that you're sharing. Thank you so much. I'm sure it is having a just tremendous ripple effect on the lives that you're touching, not just in your preschoolers at the school that you're working on right now, but to think that all of the things that you've learned, and I'm sure the stories that you're telling and the tidbits that you share probably come from the experience that you've had and the things that you've gone through, and to think that you'll be able to help support people that can then support people, and that ripple effect is it's so incredible. So thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Yes, absolutely. We are coming to the end of our time. I'm very sad about this, but before we go, I love to always at the end of each of these episodes, I've been sprinkling a little bit of mindfulness tips for you for each of the episodes. So I was trying to think about the ultimate first day and what I could share with you guys. And I think some of the tidbits I just wanted to share was, when you wake up, if you're open to it, maybe just start with, if you're into meditation, you can start with a morning meditation or a morning prayer or a morning intention, if that feels right for you, just to kind of get clear for the day. You can't really see behind me, but I got a bunch of Post-it notes behind this blurry screen that I usually post these on my stories, but I always write down on a Post-it note when I get to work one intention that I have for the day. It's on my desk. And then at the end of the day, I slap it up onto the mini fridge behind me. So maybe just consider setting an intention that you can kind of come back to. And I like how Marie talked about today, remembering your why. That's really important. Maybe in the morning, you could do a nice little exercise or stretch just to get your body moving. You can have a healthy breakfast or maybe a juice. You can incorporate mindful walking into your day as you're going anywhere on the ultimate first day, from point A to B, maybe your car into your setting, maybe from in your office, if you're like doing what Marie had to do and you're moving furniture to another place, just kind of remembering to come back to your body and just checking into what's alive in my body in this moment right now. Just gives you that moment to sort of get out of your head, come back to the present moment, and then continue on with your day. Of course, always remember to hydrate. I've got my big water bottle here. Some people have those big clear jugs I see on campus. So remember to stay hydrated, especially if you're starting a new job in the summertime and you might be in some hot weather. I want to propose that maybe you consider mindful eating during lunch. And what this means is just coming into presence with your food. So if you packed a lunch or if you're running off from wherever you are in your job to grab something to eat, just taking a moment to be grateful for the food, recognizing the food in front of you, maybe thinking about the steps of where it came from and its journey to coming into your hands, and just maybe savoring the flavors that you're noticing and just really appreciating that food in the moment. Can even be just a moment to take a break in that crazy first day that you're having. And Marie touched on this too, and I will sum up by saying, just remember, slow and steady wins the race. Like she said, you don't have to be in a hurry to rush to get everything handled on the first day. You're going to learn that as SLPs and SLPAs, our to-do list, it's like literally never ending. So you can cross things off and get to the bottom, but I guarantee you've added a few more things after that along the way. So just enjoy each step that you're in, and don't ever feel like you have to be in a hurry or in a rush to do anything. You can create your own schedule and you can create your own pace. So, and lastly, Marie, she's got her gratitude journal. I was going to recommend at the end of the day, just to kind of reflect back on that ultimate first day, or maybe it wasn't so ultimate for you, and that's okay too. You can go ahead and just write down some of the things that maybe you were grateful for. So maybe everything didn't go the way that you had expected, or maybe some of the people you met didn't lead you quite to where you needed to be, or maybe there were some frustrations. That could happen, and that's okay too. We recognize that, but we can bring our focus with our gratitude journal that we can get from Thanks Morris, and we can say, you know what, I was grateful for the gas that got me to this job. I'm grateful for the contract that allows me to start. I'm grateful for the opportunity just to be able to meet new people, or just to be able to, whatever feels right for you that you can draw upon in that moment. And there goes my light again. Sometimes I feel like I'm on one of those award shows where they start to run the music to say, wrap up, wrap up. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. We are coming up to our half an hour. I just want to say a big thank you to speechtherapypd.com just for all that they are doing. This free series has been so amazing for all of the graduate students going, on that roadmap that we've been talking about, from graduation to the first day on the job. Thank you so much, Speech Therapy PD, for speechtherapypd.com for putting this on. This is a free resource. So if you haven't checked out any of our other episodes, be sure to do that. We talked with SLP Treva Graves, Demi Fritz, Ebony Green, Elon Hutchinson. We've got Marie here today. So go ahead and go back and check out some of those other episodes if you haven't seen them. I'm so sad to say goodbye, but know that your education does not have to end here. I personally have thoroughly enjoyed my professional subscription with speechtherapypd.com. In fact, I've enrolled all 15 members, all of my team members at Golden State with this professional subscription, because they have over 900 live and on-demand courses that are available for everybody. And I know CFs, I believe you don't need to get the continuing education right away, but know that it is there. There is something for everybody when you are looking for that additional resource to support you. So thank you, everybody. Blessings in your journey, wherever you may be on that roadmap. We wish you the most success, and thank you for being here.